No one's allowed to complain about my hair this time.
Your hair's too hot. I can't
You can say
podcast.
that.
It's too distracting. I'm complaining about it.
You can say that, but everyone's like, how come Nad's greasy ass fucking hair? Why she never part her hair anymore? How come it's parted so aggressively? It's like, how about you leave me alone? You look very cute today.
Eye slants.
Your hair is great. You look very rugged today.
More like under a rug.
Welcome
That's
to
how I feel.
GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital wrap-up show.
Welcome.
We're here on a Friday. The inmates are running the asylum.
We got Pringles.
Yeah, these are from Zia.
They're all. Pringles is now. They're running out of flavors, and you know that because they're just adding smoky to everything.
Yeah,
to
smoky
invent
cheddar is crazy.
You can't just put smoky on something and call it a new flavor. You actually have to make it unique.
Yeah, this one's chili cheese fries, and that one's 7-layer dip. Those are usually like the contest winners. There was one a few years ago that I thought was so oh, it was biscuits and gravy. They used to have a biscuits and gravy chip that was like someone who submitted one to the contest or whatever. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was better than the do it. You're talking about the do us a flavor Lay's potato chip challenge?
Yes, exactly. One of them was biscuits and gravy.
The other one was orange juice and toothpaste.
That, you know, I know some people that need that. Mine was definitely like a regional one because that was like the South.
Ooh.
And then I feel like there was something similar to a 7-layer dip.
Yeah. Well,
as another one.
Here's the other problem, is that now every snack company has decided to diversify that now just slapping Flamin' Hot to something counts as a flavor. I swear I saw Flamin' Hot Oreos the other day. I mean, it's on everything. What the hell with that?
I thought Flamin' Hot was like a proprietary name by Cheetos. I assume
they probably license it out.
Do they?
Assume,
that would make a lot more sense.
There's a lot of Flamin' Hot. There's Flamin' Hot crayons.
I bet you eat Flamin' Hot crayons.
No, sorry, not crayon. Crazy Art. Remember Crazy Art?
Yes, I do remember Crazy Art. They're like the markers that are not as good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital wrap-up show. We talk about all the best moments that happened on the network this week. Rap is back, but we talked about that episode in last week's episode because we did record last week's on Monday. Now it's Friday. So we're not going to talk about that one this week. They're back once a week.
No.
Which is so smart if you think about it, because if they had just gone from... Because this is like and cut this if this is like not allowed to be spilled, but like Lewis was like, hey, I never spend any time with my kid. It's like throwing off my schedule to like come into the city 3 days a week and then sometimes have to go home and come back. If they had done, hey, rap is becoming a once a week show, people would be furious. But if you end the show, let them miss it, and then come back once a week, they're like, yes, Papa, thank you for giving us scraps. We love you.
It's it's sales 101.
Create
scarcity.
It was very smart. I don't think it was intentional. I think he really did intend to end the show. I think he did intend to end the show, and then he missed it too much. Lewis watches this show when he's mentioned, so I know he's watching this. I think he missed it. I think he was like, real ass podcast is my life deep down and I love it. And
he can't escape being a real ass dude.
Yeah, exactly. So I got a word in on that first episode back. They should have kept that theme. I realize that they can't because that's not what it's called. But everyone loves that, and Figs still goes around singing it. He sings it any chance he gets. But yes.
Speaking of which, actually, this is a good lead-in.
Sure.
This is GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital podcast wrap-up show, by the way, everyone.
I did that already.
I'm Blind Mike, and that's Natalie.
Sure.
First show, The Thing Is podcast.
Ding.
Josh Adam Myers was a surprise pop-on for Ian Lara's episode.
I love Josh. Josh always gives me a kiss on the cheek when he sees me. Like an Italian... Yeah, not like a romantic kiss, but like a mwah, mwah kind of kiss.
Yes.
A gay way. In a gay way.
Yeah. In a gay...
Guy.
Sure. In a
Keep
Justin Silver way. No
yeah,
kidding.
exactly.
Himbos.
Someone said, I think it was Crackpot said our show is worse than Himbos.
Good.
In the chat the other day.
Listen to that then.
Yeah, go listen to that. And then I said, he and Slav were both being mean to our show, and I went, no one's forcing you guys to be here. You know you can close it once in a while, right? And then neither of them responded.
So, Josh was a surprise pop-on for TTI, and during the intro, he started scatting and skabooing all over the
Can't
place.
resist.
And, like, did a longer version of his own theme song for TTI.
Are we going to implement that as the new theme song now?
I don't think so, but
No.
it was funny. He was like, I'll just record a whole album of this.
It would be funny if the way that a lot of intro songs will have like a music bed leading into the beginning, it's just his extended version is under Shannon's introductions when it starts.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
But it would be great.
Yeah.
So this is, I know it's 27,000 weeks past Thanksgiving.
Mm. Well, I have one about Skankfest, so it's even, Thanksgiving's not that long ago compared to that.
Ian Lara was on, and he was talking about... Oh, actually, no. Not this.
Okay.
This is different. Actually, this is a better one.
Okay.
Ian Lara was his sex thing, love ting.
Yeah.
His love ting story was about a girl, while hooking up, squeeze his eyeballs like this.
Like that?
Like the Pringles guy. Squeeze with her thumbs.
Did this to his eyes? Prompted?
Unprompted.
I would be scared.
He said, so the situation that he presented was that he was performing at that comedy club that's in the Mall of America.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like at a bar that's also, they went to like a bar that's in the mall.
Okay.
Afterwards with some girls from the show, I think. And then while they were in the mall, like eventually the herd thins, and one girl's like, I guess it's time for me to call my Uber, and he was like, why don't you go? And they were very drunk. No, actually it wasn't. No, this was a situation of like he went to a party that was at like something in the mall.
Oh.
For some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think maybe I'm mixing up his stories.
Maybe.
But point is, he was in a situation where he was very drunk.
Okay.
And so was the girl. And they were at the Mall of America, and he was at the hotel on the other side, and so they walk over, and then she is like, let's go upstairs or whatever. And then they go upstairs, and they start making out, and then as they're making out, as they're hooking up, she starts doing it. He's like, and I'm so drunk, like, I kind of almost think I'm imagining it.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I remember those specifically multiple times, like, stopping her from doing it, like, pushing her hands away.
Right.
And he was like, and we finished, we left, nothing else happened. And he's like, in the morning I wake up and, like, my eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like my capillaries burst.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, they were so bloodshot. So what happened was... And he called his friend, who's like a fuckboy.
Okay.
He was like, "Is this like a new move that girls are doing?" And he ran his Rolodex. And he was like, and he called his fuckboy OG, who is like they ran it up the ladder.
Yeah.
And they were the totem pole from top to bottom said no, that's not a thing.
Right.
And it destroyed his LASIK surgery. So he had to get double LASIK surgery.
Oh my god!
Because she pressed hard enough that it like put too much pressure on it. Yeah.
I think she was trying to kill him.
No.
I think she was trying to kill him. I think that's a self-defense move. That's what you do to sharks when they're attacking you. That's the most batshit thing I've ever... That's like a peak, like, I am going to lose this fight. I have to do everything I can to get this person off of me. I'm going to stab their eyeballs.
No, because she was the one who prompted them to go upstairs. Like
That's
she was
why I think she wanted to fuck his shit up. I think she didn't like him and wanted to hurt him.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were saying it from the angle of like she was so drunk that she forgot that they were hooking up.
No, I don't think she literally forgot. I'm saying that she like. It kind of seems like she was a crazy person or had beef with him.
Maybe.
And wanted to hurt him. I don't think that's literally happening, but how else do you fucking explain that? That's the most insane shit. That'd be like if I just like, you know that thing that where if you like do this to somebody's nose, it'll give them 2 black eyes?
No.
That's a fact. I'm pretty sure. Or a wives' tale. If you go like this to somebody really hard, it'll give them 2 black eyes.
Oh, I just know that if you go like this to someone's nose, that the rumor was always that it would go into their brain and you could kill them.
No, same move though, but I think that if you do that to someone, it'll give them black eyes. Same type of shit where it's like, these are like dirty tricks to do in a fight if you're losing.
Well, I already have 2 black eyes.
Oh, where did you want to go with this? That's crazy shit. That's crazy shit.
I wanted to tell you about the TTI thing and relate and
that's crazy shit.
Story on top of it.
That is crazy shit. I would not, I mean, that's some dude shit. I would not keep fucking someone if they stabbed both my eyes.
It was a one-night stand.
No, I would end the interaction there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. True.
I'd go, get off of me. Stop stabbing my eyes.
You know what's so funny?
What?
He addresses this in the episode when he goes, everyone thinks that they would Monday morning quarterback this, but you try and be in this situation where you're hooking up with a chick and you're both really drunk.
Everybody thinks if they was put in that situation, they know how they would behave. It's easy to Monday morning quarterback this.
It wasn't like
but there was a
right?
lot
was
of things going on.
He's like, I did what I could in this situation.
I would have done a bondage move and held both of her hands together over her head. That's what
make it hot.
That's the real move. You tie her wrists down. There you go.
What if she tries to do it with her toes?
I'd be really impressed if she could do that.
What if her nipples push out like cartoons and her areolas and just like start poking you?
Then I would cross that bridge when I got to it, but I think I would press both of her hands over her head. That's the real answer of what you would actually do in that situation.
Would you this is where this is why they need to come up with sex jujitsu.
Yeah.
So you can
I mean, jujitsu is kind of sex jujitsu if you use it during sex. Yeah.
You're just like, yo, did you get that cauliflower ear from jujitsu? No, from fucking.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, dude, I can make them squirt.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you have any episodes you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we can talk about On the Gate. They had Aaron Putnam and Priya Blunt's naked roast veteran, Priya Blunt's. And they were asking her.
Sorry.
There you go. And they were asking her questions about like preparing for the naked roast and everything. And Gio really wants to do it next year.
No God.
I think that he should. I don't think he will. I don't think he'll go through with it. But Gio has said multiple times that he wants to be on it.
I feel like he has like chameleon skin, where if he gets scared, he's just gonna blend in.
He's gonna blend in because he looks like that guy from Monsters Inc.
Yeah, he does look like Randall.
Yeah,
from
Randall. Yeah, because he looks like Randall.
I was gonna say fucking he's just lizard-like in general, but he looks like fucking Rango.
Yeah, who also looks like Randall, by the way. Because they were talking there, like, everyone's like, just take a Blue Chew. And either Gio or Derek, I don't remember, was like, you think that's going to work. Every dude does that, and you're still so nervous that you're soft.
If I take a Blue Chew, I like the Blue Chew is good for a hang. If you're gonna like take some dick,
it doesn't work.
No,
if you wear gray sweats,
no, it's just kind of like.
But no, everybody does that, and it does not work.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we just gotta prep. You just gotta give it a little bit of a feathering beforehand. You know, tickle it.
Well, people are always doing that. And it's still not working. Dudes are straight up jorking it in the back. And then they're soft when they get on stage.
I know we wouldn't talk about Real Ass Podcast too much, but I missed it the first time that they were talking about this. Zach saying that the one chick from the Naked Roast, when Zach was like in the Shrek paint, was like, "Hey, you missed a spot on your ass," and just
fingered his ass.
Gave him a free proctology exam.
Yeah, he goes, "I thought she was gonna credit card me."
Yeah.
Whoop.
No.
But she didn't. Right up there. Crazy shit.
Yeah. Gave him
also,
a colonoscopy.
Also, justice for my friend Sarah for getting incorrectly called out as a pseudo-rapist. Yeah. That was crazy. He was like, yeah, the cute black girl. You also got them confused, by the way. She told me that later.
Oh.
Because remember how you were asking... So Sarah, who was incorrectly named by Tristan at the in the episode as someone who was
I thought she was Yamanika.
Hilarious. That's way meaner. Tristan said on the show, he was like, yeah, there was this chick that was hitting on me even though I told her that I had a girlfriend. And he was like, yeah, the cute black girl that worked at the merch booth. And we all went, Sarah, who was my roommate at Skankfest. And, like, seems very much to... Like, that shocked me when I'm like, Sarah's so together that I couldn't see her doing that. And then it turns out he was talking about a different cute black chick who was hanging out at the merch booth a lot. Mike did the same thing. Either way... What was the other thing? How did Zach getting a finger up his ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's
oil
so
check.
bold.
They call
an
it
oil check. Yeah, that's so bold. Anyway, do you have any tricks that you would do if you were prepared for the Naked Roast?
Picture everyone in the audience clothed.
It wouldn't be that difficult, although it'd be more difficult for you.
Yeah.
I am always trying to think of... There are two that stand out in my mind. One is the chick that took like her paper of jokes out of her pussy that everyone mentions.
Uh-oh.
And then there was one of the trans girl that had like 8 pairs of underwear on. So you kept thinking that she was going to reveal and there would be another pair of underwear underneath.
I actually do have one.
What would you do?
Every time I did a punchline that didn't land, I would force myself to get a boner, and on my dick would be a sign that said "bang," like the gun.
That's stupid. I think you'd only be able to do that once. That's pretty good. Wait, I was also thinking of something. I don't remember. Damn it. I have no idea.
Or, yeah, I mean... maybe a trick. What if it was like, what if I
would
did...
like doing a trick is funny, like a smoke bomb.
I feel like this would be an advantage if you were double jointed. You could freak someone out.
Yeah, do some sort of weird shit. Come out juggling. Now you're looking at someone juggling naked.
Or ring toss on your dick.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Was it Miles that did like a dick was tucked behind and then popped it out? A bunch of dudes have done that. But someone did it this year. I thought it was Miles, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was Miles.
Yeah, where like he came out and it was tucked.
Yes.
Which is bold. Like that's crazy to walk and have it tucked like that.
Actually, that's a good idea. You know what I would do?
What would you do?
I would make him look like this guy. I would do the fake glasses with the mustache and the nose.
That's good.
And
Except
put
the
that
nose
on my
is your
dick.
wiener.
Yeah.
That's pretty
yeah,
good.
cut the nose off.
That's funny. Oh yeah, that is funny. But that's also just a joke for like Zach and Chris, or like the first 2 people at the table, or I guess the front row.
No, you make it talk like Ace Ventura. That's
Yeah.
what you should do. The
There
Ace
you
Ventura butt
go.
talk.
There you go. There you go. We have a winner.
Can I ask you a question?
Perfect.
I would absolutely do the Ace Ventura butt talk.
Yeah, that's all I have from that one.
Okay, so this happened yesterday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
On American Loser. So they circled the wagons, and similar to us, recently on Thursday, he went live for the first time and interacted with the chat.
I like that.
So what they did was they played Casting Couch, where they went through all of the paywalled episodes of American Loser and tried to recast the losers throughout history as like American actors.
Oh, I thought you meant GaS Digital people.
Well, it obviously always divulges into that just by the nature of the thing, but they tried.
Yeah. So what are some examples that you can think of? I didn't get a chance to listen to it.
They said the Oliver Sipple
Yeah.
should be played by Tom Arnold.
Remind me who Tom Arnold is.
Just like a closeted gay actor. I said John Travolta, and everyone thought that was funny.
That's funny.
I'm like, closeted gay sounds like John Travolta.
That's pretty good. Were you on this?
No, I was in the chat.
Oh, that's funny.
Yucking it up.
Did he read it?
Yeah.
Nice, hell yeah.
But like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, like Squeaky Fromm, for example. Who do you think would be a good Squeaky Fromm?
So are we doing people from here, or are we doing people in culture?
Either, whichever comes to mind.
That was the woman who was part of the Mansons, right?
Yeah, she was part of the lead up
Right.
to the Gerald Ford assassination attempts with Oliver Sipple.
Oh.
Squeaky Fromm was one of the assassination attemptees that Oliver Sipple saved Gerald Ford from.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Squeaky
Maybe
Fromm...
she was. Maybe I'm wrong. But
I thought Squeaky Fromm was... I'm going to look that up. Maybe you're right. Hold on.
I think you're thinking of Leslie Van Houten.
I am.
Which was the first the first video episode of American Loser with Josie.
If we're doing from here, I think that Squeaky should be Becca.
Okay.
And
they
also
said Allie Mae.
Oh, that's funny, actually. Actually, that makes a lot more sense. No, I'm sticking to Becca, although Allie Mae is a great choice. And then Oliver Sipple would be like... It would be KP.
Ooh.
Himself.
Okay.
He seems like a guy who would, in a moment's notice, take down an assassination attempt, but then also wouldn't want the press.
Interesting. Wait, are you calling him gay?
Mm-mm.
Haha.
That was the whole point, was that Oliver Sipple was deeply in the closet.
Damn. Got his ass.
No, he doesn't seem gay is the point. Also, who cares? KP wouldn't be offended by that, I don't think.
I know, I'm trying to get you in trouble. Okay, so I also said the Lindbergh baby, but remake Taken.
Oh, that's funny. That's good.
Yeah.
I want to be the person...
I have a special set of skills. Most of them involve flying planes, but they are skills.
I thought it was a blimp. No, I'm thinking of the Lindenberg crash.
Yes, I did the same thing.
Oops.
All right, so another one, Carmine Galante, who I think is somehow or another, either him or one of his associates is like played in Donnie Brasco.
Okay.
But if they were to make an actual mob film about just him, like, who do you think is a good mob? Who's good in mob movie that doesn't get like their own movie enough, like an actor?
Oh, interesting. Who's a good actor? Okay, damn it.
Because obviously it's like Pacino, De Niro.
Right.
Pesci.
There's this guy whose name escapes me. He doesn't have an Italian name, but he was in like 3 of the biggest mobster movies of all time, including The Godfather. He was like one of the brothers.
Okay.
And he's in a bunch of... Hold on, I'm looking that up. I would know it if I read his name, and if my dad was here, he would know.
I feel like Tony Sirico should have...
Who is that?
Paulie Walnuts.
Oh!
Should have had his own mob movie.
That's funny. That actually
Like,
makes a lot of
just
sense.
not related to The Sopranos at all, just like star in a mob movie, because he plays the role so well, you know?
Yeah. John Cazale, I think?
Oh, okay. That rings a bell.
John Cazale was he was Fredo in The Godfather. And he was also in Dog Day Afternoon, The Godfather Part 2. He was just in a bunch of, in The Deer Hunter. He was in a lot of critically acclaimed movies, but he was never the lead.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with them.
Hell yeah. So speaking of Donnie Brasco.
I've never seen that, by the way.
I feel like we gotta... I think... I want to get Michael Madsen on something, but I'm trying to think of a good badass. So, I don't, obviously Devil Dan Sickles is a good one for, but, I want kind of, a fuck-up. Like a horn dog fuck-up for that role.
Let me look through KP's other episodes. Sorry, there's a lot of dead air. I'll cut this.
I think Samuel L. Jackson would be a great Papa Legba.
Remind me that one.
That's Papa Shango, who Lewis dressed up as at Skankfest.
Oh, yeah!
He's like a spirit.
Yes.
But, he's seen as, a top hat and a skull, all right, we can move on. But it was fun in the chat talking about that. They liked my joke that there's one of the stories was about a train heist.
Uh-huh.
With I told you this on the show.
Yes, I know this one.
Bert Alvord. And it's funny that his name is Bert, and he robbed a train, and Bert Kreischer has a story about robbing a train.
Oh, that's
the most
funny.
famous stories about robbing a train.
That's funny.
So I put those parallels. What did you else have?
Well, we have one from Jorge, a Jorge send-in from home about, did you see this episode of
I was listening to it. I don't know if I got this
Spook
far.
Show?
But
Not
they also
Spook
had
Show,
a different...
Morning Zoo.
They also had a different, just in case, backup. But what did he want us to talk
He said that on... Hold on, where's Secret Slack? It's the name of our group chat with Jorge.
No, it's not.
Shh,
It's a
secret. He goes, what zoo animal and what enclosure would you want to die from? To die in? On the episode with Mike Ciccoli and Derek Drescher.
Well, we know Nat loves an aquarium.
I would not want to die drowning in an aquarium exhibit.
But what if it was
That's for sure.
What if it was one of those shark tunnels?
Penguins. I want to be with the penguins.
That cold?
Pecked to death.
Oh, they have to kill you.
He said, what animal enclosure would you want to die in?
Oh.
So I assume he means like a Harambe situation.
Oh.
Or a reverse Harambe situation.
R.I.P. to the man.
How many years ago was that? Has it been 10?
Nope.
What year was it? 2016?
Actually, it might be 2015.
Damn, I'm old.
Or 2016.
That's like how some people are like, man, young people don't remember 9/11. That's going to be us with Harambe dying.
That was when memes first started to
really come into their own.
Saturate the entire media landscape.
Right.
I think where do I want to go?
The hippos. It'd be cool to be killed by a hippo.
They're vicious.
Yeah, but you probably die pretty fast.
You're gonna get
Stingray.
charged. Okay, Erwin.
Stingray gets zapped by a stingray.
What about strangled by an octopus?
No. Honestly, these are all wrong because I don't want to be underwater.
Okay, well, then strangled by an anaconda or like a boa constrictor.
Yeah, boa constrictor. Or just straight up mauled by a tiger. They're all awful. I'm trying to think of the least painful way to die in a zoo.
I want to...
Get attacked by butterflies in the butterfly room.
Oh, yeah, just beat up with bats. Like,
yeah.
You missed you lost a gambling... You have gambling debt.
Yeah.
I want to fall into the eagle exhibit.
Oh.
Then pick me up.
They lift you.
And then drop me into the tiger exhibit. So at least I give them a show.
Yeah.
Like I'm parachuting into a college football game. And then just getting annihilated.
Oh, that's incredible.
What about a rhinoceros? Would you want to get gored?
Is that better or worse than a hippo?
Well, a hippo doesn't gore you; it charges you and like tramples you.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be trampled. Less awareness.
Okay.
I feel like you would get knocked out faster being trampled by a heavy animal than you would being like stabbed in the stomach. Unless they hit me in the unless they go straight through my head with the horn.
You ain't nothing but a horn dog.
Whoa. You said horn dog twice this episode. I think you said it earlier.
I got horns on the brain.
Whoa.
What about like prairie dogs?
I loved the prairie dog exhibit. What the fuck is going on down there? Do you guys hear that? Mike is just wildly swinging his legs into things.
What about? And we don't have to do this all day, but the
We're only 35 minutes in.
Oh no!
Is that insane?
The human cafeteria, dude. The real zoo. Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man is the real animal.
The ticket counter, man.
Yeah. They're just taking your money. They're chewing you up and spitting you out.
The
The peacocks.
Yo, I always actually, okay, here's one. Did you ever have the thing where I remember when I was little, my dad took me to the petting zoo and he was like, don't stick your finger in the turkey thing because they'll think it's a worm and try to eat your finger.
Uh-huh.
That's what I want, but I want it to like them slurp me up like a spaghettis.
They think your whole body is a worm.
Yeah, well, I mean, are they wrong?
No, they're not. He's very worm-like. He's very worm-like. Everyone should come to our housewarming party tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, our address is...
Also, it's tomorrow as we're filming this. Not tomorrow as it comes out.
Yeah, but they're just going to filter in. Everyone's just going to filter in day by day.
Yeah, it's kind of like how you guys would give calls to Godfrey days after the episode was on the air, according to G Mike. Or you'll be like, yo, I know rap is happening because you're listening to rap on iTunes.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
I want someone to Kramer into our apartment.
Yeah, I would love that.
Jerry.
I bet someone we know will do that.
Yeah, it's going to be BSO from the RLC.
Yeah, BSO is one of the good ones, I think. I don't remember.
That's why I want him to Kramer it.
I don't. That's it from. I've run out of animals.
You are. They cage the animals at night, as they say.
Yeah, that's us in the studio right now at night.
What about a bear?
Ooh,
Like a panda bear.
Ooh, pandas aren't gonna kill you. They'll kill you by accident. They'll sit on you. But
Well,
like a polar bear, they don't keep polar bears in captivity.
Oh, the Philadelphia Zoo had a polar bear.
Did they? I think
yeah.
it's very rare to have one in captivity.
Yeah, I remember
Just
seeing
kidding. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up.
What about a gator?
I don't want to die by a gator. I'd rather die by a
Wrestle
polar
a
bear.
gator.
I think polar bear
What
is
if-
better, or a bear. Of
what
some
if-
kind.
There was money on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And you still lose, but like, well, isn't that more honorable if like you were in a gator fight and you lost?
Yeah, I guess so.
If you took a
Then
fight
if you
with a gator?
fell into the gator cage,
Yeah, you would cut a promo before you died.
yikes. No thanks. That's some men shit.
Well, you know, we should have
I'm
ended this
dying
bit
in a
3
dumb
minutes
way,
ago.
but at least it's honorable.
We should have ended this bit 3 minutes ago, but yay, we did it.
What else do you have? You said you watched that episode and you had something else for it?
Oh, yeah, they were talking about, because they said there's going to be like as they say every year, but maybe this year, and I know it's boring weather talk, but they said there's going to be
Coldest
like
ever.
a records cold snap coming or something.
I have heard that, and I don't think they do say that every year. I'm pretty sure last year was very mild.
No, last year around December, it was like -8 degrees. Do you not remember
Yeah,
that?
but it didn't snow at all last year.
Yeah.
So I don't know if one is related to the other, but I feel like it's supposed to be
like,
cold.
it was like
and
December 22nd. It was like -8 degrees or something.
Maybe. No, I think you're right. Actually, I do remember that. But we got no weather events, hardly any. I did hear that because I do listen to actual radio because I drive an old car.
You were
and-
listening to 1010 Wins?
1010 Winds doesn't exist anymore. There are
What?
now 92.3 on FM.
They're now owned by Byron Allen's Comic Unleashed,
Basically.
the Weather Channel.
Basically. No,
Palantir.
AM radio basically doesn't exist anymore. So 1010 Winds is on 92.3 FM. It was my emo station, and they got rid of it to put in fucking 1010 Winds, which no one listens because you have the weather on your phone and you watch the news. Yeah.
Now they don't play Bowling for Soup anymore.
Exactly. So, yeah, I believe them.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. It was Zach was like saying that he was like, I miss when there used to be like actual like snow days.
Yes.
And he was like, and they were talking about how they don't know if it was just because they were little and snow seemed bigger, or if there just seemed to be more snow days when they were younger. But they were like, I want like a good like.
They're like, there
kid
used to be
snow
more
day.
snow.
I remember there was snowstorms that there'd be like 20, 30 inches. It don't seem like, and then there would be a deep freeze. There'd be no school for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't get that anymore.
No, I don't think at all.
Yeah,
I don't know if we don't get as much snow or I just got a little taller.
Yeah, that
when I
could be
was a
it.
kid.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like snow days or like bigger snow. And I specifically remember in my childhood, I think I want to say it was 2009. February 2009 was the big. I've talked about this on the air before.
Which
the big one of like February 2009, I remember, was like 2 feet of snow or something like that.
Yeah, and then was it 2011 that it snowed on Halloween, the day before Halloween?
Yes.
2011. I was in I was in 8th or 9th grade, I think.
Yes, I remember that because I was trapped at the Mennonites' house.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
They were babysitting us, and the electricity went out, and the heat went out. So, like, they're at the top of a mountain, so they had to, like, call my parents with whatever cell phone
And just
that they
roll
had
you guys
left
down the hill.
and be like, hey, we have to drop your children off early because we don't have heat. We have to stay somewhere else.
Oh, wow.
So, like, we were supposed to spend the night, and
Right.
we couldn't.
And they're like, we have to go somewhere. Wow.
And so, yeah, they had, like, you know those, like, those big, like, all like almost motorhome vans?
Yeah.
They had, like, one of those where it was, like, an 8-seat van or something like that.
Okay.
And then they had to roll. Yeah, they had to like skid down the mountain the mountain roads
Mm-hmm.
because there's like no traction
Yeah.
on those van tires. So they had to like kind of skid down, and then the father had like I want to say it was a oh my god, what kind of, it's like a nice sedan, but like not
Sure.
expensive. What are they called?
Man, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what car he had.
Not a BMW.
Okay.
Not a one of those.
Okay.
Not a Volkswagen.
German?
Not an Audi. Yeah, I think it was German. Maybe it was a Volkswagen.
Volvo?
Maybe. One of those, and it was like all-wheel drive. So like,
Okay.
they had that going down. This is a boring story, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was like before. It was before Halloween, and like
It was before Halloween.
it was crazy.
Remember how Dave Temple used to have stories about flipping cars that were like possessed or
Yeah.
repossessed, and he's like, if someone has a Jesus fish on the back of their car, that
Yeah.
shit's fucked up. Is that why their tires were bald? Because they were like, God will just take care of my car.
No, I just think those vans, that's what they came with. Have you ever seen those vans? The wheels are like weirdly tiny on them.
I don't know why. I don't think I can picture it. Jesus will take care of my car. That's a good. I think it's probably deep and no need for apologies. Where Dave Temple was like, "There's a Jesus fish on the car." It means they
like
don't,
the van
they don't
life
get their oil
vans.
changed.
Do you know what a van life van?
Kind of, yeah. Only loosely. I don't know what the tires look like relative to the van.
Here, like this.
Oh, you're right. The tires do look disproportionately small. That's funny. Yeah, I could picture that.
Anyway, so that was
Crazy snowstorm. I remember walking out of my porch when it was snowing. on like October 27th
yeah.
or whatever and being like sad.
Why
I'm
were
like,
you
this
sad?
is all wrong. It's Halloween. It's not so this is gonna ruin Halloween.
Thank God I have an equal number of gendered siblings, so the family is proportionate. That's
What does that have to do with anything?
Because that's how your brain works, where you're like, it's the seasons are wrong.
Yeah, it was too much media. It was to getting my perception of life from films and television, being like, obviously it's, yes, I believe that to be true 100%, and I'm not being sarcastic at all. I think that seeing too much media made me go, things aren't like they are in the movies. Yeah. Although the equal number of genders, siblings, I was like 4. But I don't know. Still, you see plenty of children's media, and it's like there's a brother and a sister.
It's cute.
Yeah.
I thought both of yeah, and I've obviously told on this show before also how there used to the cul-de-sac we lived in had like a big snow mound from the town plow that would push it, and then we would dig tunnels like certain curly hats in Brooklyn.
Old reference.
And play in those tunnels.
Yeah. That's some shit that I would do, for sure.
And then we got yelled at because they were like, "It's gonna collapse on you, and you're gonna die."
Yeah, they weren't wrong.
But we would play King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up, what do you got?
That's all
Anything?
I got. Nope.
You had Madhouse.
I did have Madhouse. You're right.
And then we'll finish up on Skanks.
This week Brendan Sagalow was on Madhouse. One thing that I want to call out, that I have never watched an episode of Madhouse from beginning to end before, and I didn't know that when they make a cut,
Hard cut.
when they make a hard cut, there's like a little Madhouse interlude. It's like music and this wiggly logo. I think that's so fucking brilliant. I do it on this show kind of with the bars and tone.
Yeah.
But I think every podcast should do that. Like, there are edits sometimes, and
Right.
it's weirder to, like, pretend it didn't exist because everyone saw it, you know?
Yeah.
I like that. Anyway.
Big interlude Bumblecut for you, boy.
Why is that coming back?
Booyaka.
Are you just doing the thing that you sent me before that was, like, 200,000 miles?
No,
Remember that? You sent me that, like, a couple hours ago?
it was a creative choice.
Gotta stop touching my head. Look at his armpit hairs. This has been gassed or not. I'm kidding. Brendan Sagalow was on Madhouse, and they were talking about the easy way to quit smoking, or the easy way to quit drinking. Alan Carr?
Yes.
I'm currently reading Atomic Habits. So a lot of their complaints about how to quit, the easy way to quit smoking, was similar to what I'm experiencing from Atomic Habits. And everyone's like, oh, you got to read Atomic Habits. She said it. She was like, why are you stretching? Because they were like, I hate when a book goes, why is it like that? I'll get back to that later. It's like, tell me now. Atomic Habits says that for sure. And Maddie was like, it's just so you can hit your fucking word count.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, Atomic Habits should have been 80 pages. And he just keeps repeating himself, and the end of every chapter has a chapter summary. I'm like, no one took more than 8 minutes to read this whole chapter. I haven't forgotten.
He hit the TLDR on the motherfucking book.
He
can't put a
did.
TLDR on a book.
He did. The implication being it took you a while to read this. So in case you forgot, I'm like, no, it took me 10 minutes to read this chapter.
Damn.
Anyway, they also said that with his books in particular, once you read one, that's the only one that's going to hit. Because when you're reading the first one, you're reading, how the easy way to quit drinking. You go, yeah, that's crazy. I never thought about like that before. And if you read easy way to quit smoking, you go, all right, I know what you're doing here. Like it's already been revealed to you.
Yeah, I mean, all of these books, including Atomic Habits, are all just like, okay, you just gotta one day at a time, fake it till you make it. That's like that's all it is. That's all they all are. Is like you just gotta pretend you're the person you want to be.
Atomic Habits isn't like that.
And then you're just you wake up one morning and there you are. That's all the books are.
I mean, I guess a little bit, but Atomic Habits has really specific ways to do your shit so that you don't give up on it. Like by making, plenty of things. Make it
write it down.
No, it's like Atomic Habits is like do something to make it instantly rewarding. And also, I mean, there's like 8 steps. There's 4 steps, but
so replace vices, but with habits.
No, the main ones are like what are the ones that affected me? 2 minute habits every day. Start by doing something that only takes 2 minutes or less to do. So instead of being like run a mile, be like put on your running shoes, or walk down to the bottom of your steps. Whereas like you'll never go, I don't have time to do that. And if you literally only have 2 minutes, then that's all you have to do. But if you walk down your steps in your running shoes enough times, you'll probably go, well, I'm already out here. And then the other one is like, what's the other one? That make it instantly satisfying. Being like, I guess this requires an amount of willpower, but by being like, I'm going to do something that I love doing after I do this thing. Basically.
Yeah. Which
is, you could be like, or I'll just do neither, or like, having an accountability buddy, stuff like that. So that if you don't do your shit, then you have to tell them.
Now make your problem someone else's problem too.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I literally did that to you earlier. So if you hate that, you should have just told me at the time.
No, I'm not. I'm playing it up for the camera.
I know.
But here's what I would do. I would force a good habit by giving myself another bad habit.
Oh.
So, do I not work hard enough at my job?
You work hard enough. You work plenty.
If I don't work hard enough at my job, or I'm lazy, I'll get a gambling addiction, and then I'm forced to make up that money because I'm addicted to losing it. I need to lose weight. I have to stop eating so much. Start doing crack.
Smoking cigarettes, yeah.
Start doing crack. I'm not even going to be thinking about how good food tastes when I'm smoking crack. And then I'm just going to, the pounds will fall off.
Yeah. You should write a book.
Just create other bad habits in your life that match,
Real quick before we get off of Madhouse, Brendan also said, he goes, perfect thing to put on a TV if you're at a party. Put on an hour-long video on YouTube of a train ride from one beautiful location to another beautiful location. I go, that's so smart, because I'm always looking for those. Do you have any other suggestions of things to put on the TV at a party?
Oh, well, first off, the one that we did in the Poconos, which is like Red
Bull stunt videos.
Or just sports compilations of highlights.
Ashley used to put on the live stream of like a zoo enclosure. We're back to zoos. Of like a zoo enclosure being like, what are the pandas doing? And it'll just be like a 24-hour live stream of a real zoo.
Yeah, Dave Temple loves the fucking Philly live streams.
Yeah, the fucking Kensington Street.
No, but like the Times Square ones too.
Oh, yeah. I love the train idea because at least it changes like a little bit.
That's true.
I like that a lot.
The other one, I told you this before when we were at when Chris from Brooklyn did that underground wrestling show at his bar. Yeah. That he bartends at. He had put on like after the show was over and we were just like he had locked the door and we were all just hanging out drinking in there. Yeah. He had like the World Series of like marbles on.
That's great.
And we were like, where the fuck did you find this? And it was just such a good find of like marble trick shots. Yeah. And it was like on ESPN 11 or something. It was like weird, but it was like, yeah, do like one of those like weird ESPN 9 shows or like. Yeah. You know what I would say? You know what you put on? What? A full WNBA game.
That's good.
Give them the 27th view.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. One that I actually thought of that I think Zach has mentioned, retro commercials. Like compilations of old commercials.
And it's the pre-stream to Spook Show.
Yeah.
Shout out Frank.
And then...
Frank's the best at that.
He's so good at it. And I just saw one Okay, here's some studio lore from Skankfest. Frank hung out in my booth a lot because it was quiet. So if he needed to do work, he would come up to my room at Skankfest. He was like, I'm making this promo for the live spook show that's going to happen tomorrow or whatever. And he goes, have you ever seen this video of Zach catching his male cats humping each other? It's incredibly funny.
No.
And it's just like a 7-minute video of Zach, probably very drunk, coming up to his one cat humping the other one. And he's like, what are you guys doing? You're brothers. Get off of him. It's so good. It's so funny. I don't know how often he includes it, but it's so good. Real quick, weird deep cut memory that I just unlocked. This would be like if we this is kind of mean because I feel like I would do that if it had occurred to me. This would be like if we invited Dom to our housewarming tomorrow. Alex and Harrington invited me to hang out with them in probably February 2022. I had been here for not even a year. I hardly knew anyone. Or maybe even like December 2021. I was really new here. I didn't know Laura yet. That's how new I was. And I hung out with, it was Alex and Harrington at their apartment, Frank and Laura.
Ooh.
And we watched best ofs of the Winter Olympics that had just happened. It was like women's ice dancing and shit like that. That's a good one too. Or like tobogganing or whatever.
Yeah, we went when I was at Tom's place. We were just watching Antique Roadshow.
Fucking love Antique Roadshow, dude. It's such junk food TV. It's like nothing, or not even junk food. It's like sunflower seeds. Where it's like, it's not good or bad for you, but you can just keep eating them, you know?
It is really it is sunflower seeds.
That was a weird
Here's
call.
a Zach Amico one that he does a lot. Wrestling highlights.
Yeah,
From like
he watches that.
ECW 1997, ECW.
He puts that on in the lounge a lot.
Yeah,
Oh, like I would say a mainstay.
sure.
Yeah.
Have we talked about in the air the fart that he left, the digital fart he left?
No, what happened?
This was like maybe October, I want to say, or maybe early November.
Uh-huh.
He was he wrapped up his shows for the day. He was done napping or whatever, and he's like, "All right, guys, I'll see you." And like he just before he left, he had like looked something up, and then as he left, he just hit play, and I just didn't even pay attention. I was just in my phone posting whatever I was doing,
Yeah.
and I just look up, and it's fucking the English translated version of Mein Kampf. Like, dude,
That's so
you just left
funny.
a digital fart, and I didn't catch it for a couple of minutes. Thank God, no like randos walked in.
Yeah,
But it
that's
was just-
crazy.
I was like, "Oh, you
Whew.
little stinker."
That's crazy. That's so funny, and that is a digital fart. That's exactly what that is. That's so good. I'm gonna start doing that. Leaving weird shit on the TV before I leave.
Well, before we leave, one more show. If
Yeah.
you'll,
Perfect. No, we're fine.
listen.
58.
On Legion of Skanks this week,
Oh,
it
yes.
was at Lewis's new house
Yeah.
in
New Jersey.
Old Bridge, New Jersey.
Is that it? That's not it, right? I
In-
don't have to censor that.
Plainfield, New Jersey.
Yeah. In Totowa, New Jersey.
Yeah, in Towaco.
In Fountains of Wayne.
I can't believe that's a fucking town.
Towaco? Tawaco?
No, Fountains of Wayne.
Well, Wayne is the place. Fountains of Wayne is a store. Was a store that sold fountains. That was in Wayne. It's near the Willowbrook Mall.
Yeah, that's where he lives.
Mhm.
But Ian Edwards was on. Do you know Ian Edwards? I don't
Not,
really know him.
no, I don't think I've met him, but I know of him.
What's his thing?
I don't know.
Okay, he almost sounds British, but I feel like he's not British. Like, I can't place his accent.
Ah, I see. Maybe he is.
It's interesting, but he had fun with the boys. Naeem was also on.
Mm-hmm.
And Naeem opened up the episode by telling them about how he recently caught his son with bags of weed
Uh-huh.
in his room. He was saying that like.
So anyway, I go in the closet. I pull my hoodie out, and
what an idiot! He left it in your hoodie,
bro. No, it was in the hoodie behind it, and one of his he had like it was like a Nike drawstring bag, and I just saw it sticking out, and I'm like, that's a weird place for a Nike drawstring bag.
You've been in the game long enough that you know it was like that is drugs.
That's
sticking out of a
drugs.
pocket.
It's either drugs or illegal money. It's either or.
I thought illegal money was such a funny way to put things.
Yeah. Illegal money from drugs.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
money procured by illegal means.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
But that's such a funny way to put it. Because my white mind would immediately go to counterfeiting.
Oh, no, I went to drugs immediately.
I went to counterfeiting at first. I'm like, what?
That's funny. No, money acquired illegally is where my brain went.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It would be funnier though if he had just had a bunch of Monopoly money.
Yeah, he was counterfeiting in his house.
Yeah, it was like from Diver Wimpy Kid when Greg found all the mom bucks.
Yeah.
So they counterfeiting and so I wanted to know. My question to you is: if you had a child and you found out they were smoking weed or found weed or selling weed, not a felony amount of weed,
Right.
what would your reaction be? How would you punish them, or what would your reaction be?
If they were selling it, I'd be pretty upset. If they were smoking it, if I found one loose joint, I don't think I'd care. My fucking parents, of the 4 parents that I now have, some of them smoke weed. Like, you know, adults who have their life together smoke weed, you know? Like, I'd be like, although, I mean, I guess if you're underage, maybe not. If they're 18 plus, don't think I'd care.
No, he's like 14.
Oh,
15.
14's crazy. No, I thought his son was like 17.
Yeah, I guess he is. But, like, if it's in a situation where they're 15 years old.
15, I'd be upset. Anything under, like, a senior about to graduate, I think I'd be upset.
15.
Yeah, 15,
Exactly.
I would give them a hard time, yeah.
What would you... But, like, how harsh would you be?
I would take it away, get rid of it. I'd give it to an adult, probably. I would give it away.
I need an adult.
And then, I don't know how I would handle it, because I don't... My thing is that I don't intend to have children who hide things from me. Is that a crazy thing to say?
Kind of.
Yeah, it is a crazy thing.
Because you'll always be in a situation where as a parent, you're going to overreact to something. And so, especially when something like drugs has a stigma on it and they're old enough to recognize that drugs have a stigma, they're going to just think, oh, if they react about this in the past, I can't imagine how they're going to react to me having weed. So then they start acting, sneaky or like lie about it. So there's also the added thing of like, well, now you're trying to deceive me, too,
I don't know. It's hard for me to empathize with, because I didn't hide or sneak anywhere, except for literally hanging out later than I was supposed to. But I didn't do any drugs or drink.
Okay. If this is a hard question for you to answer...
It is!
How
would you react? I want to hear your answer.
Well, I was going to say... Why it could be fun to guess how Naeem reacted to his son.
Oh, because no, I want you to answer first. You can't Uno reverso me into a different question. You also have to answer.
Yeah, I would take it away. I would, like I said, I would be more upset about the fact that they were being deceptive.
Yeah,
and sneaky.
yes, I agree.
But I don't know. It's also a situation of I don't want them to develop habits
Of hiding and sneaking.
No,
yeah.
of weed.
Yeah.
I don't know. If weed is just... I get why people like it, and I understand that it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not the best thing in the world. I've never,
I agree.
I don't want my kid to be a stoner. I'm sorry.
Yes, no, I think you're right. Here's how I would be differently. If a kid came home and smelled like weed, I don't think I'd be that upset. If I found it on their
If they
person,
started actually acting different, maybe.
if I found it on their person in our home, I'd be way more upset
Yeah.
than if they came home one particular time and they kind of smelled like weed.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that could also be they were at a party
Right.
or something.
Right.
Which would you react worse to? Underage drinking or underage smoking weed?
I would react equal. They're equal crimes.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they're equal crimes.
Okay.
I mean, if they were like
Weed will get you in less trouble.
if they
Drinking
were like
could actually get you in some actual shit.
what like your behaviors that you do while you're drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I was
kids
gonna
are
say
like less. They're already cognitively less inclined
You're
to
right.
be able to handle it.
You're
Versus
right.
weed, even as a kid, you can like smoke weed and just kind of be fine.
Yeah,
You're not gonna
I,
make. You can. It's hard to make a bad mistake even as a kid on weed, where like you can really mess up your life if you're drinking underage.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's weird for me because like I don't smoke. I also didn't drink underage until I was like 20, but I feel like for Naeem to be like, you can't smoke weed, and this kid would be like, but you do all the time.
Yeah.
Like, how do you enforce that, you know? Being like, yeah, I do.
No, Naeem would be like, "Well, I'm an adult and you're a kid, so you wait till you're an adult."
Yeah.
His reaction was similar to that. I think he just like took the weed, but he was like, what he did, he was like, now I embarrass him by just calling him Kingpin.
That's funny.
He was like, "What's up, Kingpin? What we doing today? How we
That's
getting
good.
this money?"
That's great. That's funny.
And he
as
says
fuck.
his son hates it.
That's funny.
Because he's like, my son it could be like a D1 athlete.
yeah.
He's a highly recruited basketball player. And
Yeah.
like this could actually mess
affect
up his
his
chances.
future. Yeah, totally. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how I'd react. That I'm so serious that I'm like, I think that I will create a child who's not sneaky and deceptive.
All kids are sneaky and deceptive.
I
You
was
just don't know.
not. I was
Well,
not
you're
sneaky or
an
deceptive.
exception to the
But that's
rule.
not true because, like, I think a lot of kids have this inclination toward when I'm hiding something, I'm afraid. Like, I'm anxious. I'm not someone who likes being anxious, and I get anxious if I'm going to be caught in a lie. So I don't lie.
Yeah, but I think kids are just inherently sneaky and like crave independence, especially when they become a teenager.
Sure. So you give them little pieces of independence to like fend that off,
That's fair.
you know?
Well, there you go. Okay, so you're saying that you would try to, give them.
Yeah, give them reasonable amounts of independence early so that they don't feel like they have to sneak around and completely lash out. You know? I don't know. I don't have kids. I'm sure it's really hard and a tough line to walk, a
Yeah.
tightrope to walk. So I'm not pretending to know what's up, but I don't know. I'm pushing 30. I'm not a teenager by any means. This is not like
But you're a teenage dirtbag,
baby. Should we wrap this up?
I couldn't know how else to end it.
What was did Lewis have a reaction to that?
No, more Jay.
What
Because
did he
Big
say?
J has caught his daughter with weed, whereas his son is a little young. But like Big J has an adult grown daughter.
Right.
He was
I just felt like Lewis would have strong opinions about it
Yeah.
because he has strong opinions about everything.
No, yeah, it was more Jay being like, it's funny because like, as a parent, like, whether or not these things happen, before they happen, especially when your kids start to become that age where these things can
Are presented
happen,
to them, yeah.
he's like, you start to like dread them and become anxious, and you're like, well, I know that this is a thing that happens.
Right.
When my kid does it, what am I gonna do?
Right.
And he's like, that's what I thought about for a long time, and he was like, it kind of, like, he found weed with his daughter, and he was like, it wasn't as bad, but like you build it up in your head so much, because he's like, I used to sing nursery songs to you, he said.
Yeah.
And he's like, and just in my head, you think you're always like preparing for the worst.
Right. That is true in life. That
Yeah.
usually, if you build something up in your head, it's never.
But like,
as
I
bad
never
as you
thought
think it's gonna
about
be.
that as like from a parent perspective, being like, I know that at some point I will find something that they're trying to hide from me. What is my reaction? That's why I wanted to talk about this, because whether you like to admit it or not, you did hide some things from your parents.
Sure.
So like, it's just like, I would love, like, that's why I want to just explore, like, how as a parent would I react.
I'm
if I
just
was
trying
in
to
that
think of what they were. Because I was hiding shit when I was like 19, but I still lived at home.
You had a party that your mom found out about.
Yeah, I was like 21.
Oh.
I was literally like 21 years old. That was the point of that party that my mom found out about, which is that I was 21 and I was buying my underage friends alcohol. I'm so serious right now.
You're not a square, you're a cube.
I'm a cube. Yes, I am a cube. Well, I mean, I don't know. At 21, buying a bunch of underage people alcohol is not square.
No, but you were a square before your
No, I
21st,
literally
you were
had
a
I
square.
literally had my first drink when I was like 5 months shy of 21.
Man, you couldn't find your round hole, and you're just a square peg walking around.
You know I'm a square peg. But yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't know how I would react, but I would hope that I would foster an environment of being like, hey, I can be honest with my parents.
Yeah.
And some sort of sentiment of like, you don't want to do that stuff. I feel like if you get heavy into weed or alcohol when you're a teenager, you're escaping some shit. Because that's why adults do it.
No, there's an aspect of like social.
Yeah, but
like-
I mean like heavy, you know?
Yeah,
like
but-
bringing it home is different.
No, like if it's just like small bags of weed, it still is like a trying to be cool kind of thing in school.
I guess,
yeah,
but like
I
having a
have
small
weed at my
bag
house.
means doing it multiple times a week, right? Or I guess sharing it a lot. I don't know. I know nothing about weed. But you could get high every single day with a small bag of weed.
I would make them smoke the whole pack
There
of
you
weed.
go. There you go.
Smoke the whole zip.
It's like eat the whole chocolate cake from Matilda.
Dude, yeah, you gotta have the whole edible, dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Joey Diaz your ass.
Nightmare.
And you're gonna be Lee Syatt, you little twerp. Is twerp YouTube friendly?
This has been Gas Digital Now, the Gas Digital Wrap-Up Show. Subscribe to us. We're slowly inching toward 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Gas Digital Now on YouTube, where I think we're at like 915 or something like that. We'll get to 10. We'll get to
It
1,000.
is 9:15.
No. Oh, the number? I thought you meant it was 9:15 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep, close enough. Follow me at Natalie DeChico Edits. Mike?
Follow me. Follow the Gas.
I know.
Hey everybody! Follow the Gas Digital accounts on Instagram and Twitter at Gas Digital. Subscribe on YouTube at Gas Digital Network for classic clips, and yeah, subscribe to GasDigital.com to watch all of these episodes ad-free and uncensored, and use our code now to get a discount on your membership. People be pulling up with that code. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
These are great.
I think we got 3 this month.
Wow.
So thank you.
Did we get paid out? I didn't see mine. Yeah, the thumbnails are looking great. Thank you, Mike. Mike tweaked up those thumbnails. Oh yeah, 13 extra dollars from codes. Good shit.
Thanks, dogs.
See you next week.
Bye. I love you. Love you. Bye.